the week, Nature released their self-produced single, Rica Rica, and needless to say, it was not what anyone expected. So I'm fulfilling my duties as a leaf and creating episode 2 of my concept reimagining series. If you want to watch the first episode for some reason, I'm going to link it somewhere at the top of the screen. Alright, same rules as before, we're doing basic redesigns, music video styling, and then the music video's storyline. But before the video starts, I have something else I want to say. Thank you everyone for 500! I wasn't expecting such an overwhelmingly positive response on my last video, and I'm still in shock about the amount of support that I got. Thank you all for loving the dehumanization of ktubers as much as I loved creating it. My city got like 6 inches of snow today, so please enjoy a montage of me unsuccessfully attempting to rate 500 in the snow. Instead of having Rica Rica mean Africa, I wanted to switch the meaning to what I thought it was originally. Rica is the feminine version of the word for rich in Spanish, so now the song has an entirely different message. When I think of rich, I think of queens and royalty, but I thought that'd been done too many times before. I dug a little deeper and came up with art museums. Everything in there costs a fortune, and having fine art is considered high class. Therefore, we're going to settle with the art museum theme. Alright, it's time for an explanation. Not only is Rica Rica a digital single, it doesn't have an actual physical album cover. No redesigning there. Next, art museums don't have one color scheme, so I can't do any base color themes like in episode 1. And lastly, there's not even a music video to roast. This thing is a bona fide performance video, so I'm technically creating this whole thing from scratch. What we do have, however, is this lovely little concept teaser. Oh geez. There aren't any other pictures of nature with this lineup, so I'm using this crusty photoshopped version from an interview they did. Next, I'm grabbing a background, or, you know, 2. That is a very warped window. Whatever. I like this background and we can cover it up later. Thirdly, I'm adding filtered PNGs of statues to put in the foreground, hopefully to draw attention to the center. Next, we're putting in the girls with blurred faces just for the aesthetic. Don't ask me why, I just thought it looked good. Rica Rica was released on January 24th, so I should add the release date on the bottom. Format the title, shift the layer to make sure it's behind the girls, add a little bit of glow, and voila, there is our finished concept teaser. Now, let's do the music video styling. What I want to do is have each member styled inside a different painting. The camera will zoom into a painting, and then we'll get that member dancing around, or winking at the camera, or whatever it is that K-pop idols do in scenes. First up, Sohee. She will be placed inside Monet's famous water lilies, keeping with the tone of her elegant lines in this song. Her dress is made to look like flower petals with its tulle, and Sohee's outfit is littered with soft pinks and floral icons. Next, saebom. Saebom's painting is the Mondrian squares, something I'm sure many of you have seen before. Saebom will be dressed in bright primary colors with chunky jewelry to mimic the hard angles of the piece. Plus, the yellow leaf clip in her hair pays homage to the fandom name. The electric colors are meant to accentuate her rap part. I'm a little too proud of this outfit, and now I want it for myself. Saebom, please wear this for the sake of my sanity. My bias chaebin. She's in the Starry Night and has gold, deep blue, and midnight black colors. Delicate constellation jewelry, black wavy hair, and a lacy top make a statement. I really thought I was clever with this because she has a line in the song that says, "My universe over the sky." Lou. This is very unconventional, but her outfit and theme is based off of a painting of Napoleon. Weird, I know, but hear me out. With harsh and dark makeup and a golden flowing cape, Lou is gonna look majestic. Plus, I love her in silver hair, so I'm giving her that too. Loha's bright energy didn't quite match the elegant painting that fits Sohee, so I looked towards the pop art movement to find inspiration. Lo and behold, Marilyn Monroe by Andy Warhol. Loha is going to embody the song "Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend" with her necklace and earrings. Another common motif in pop art was supermarkets and food items, so we can also include shopping cart or soup cans, if y'all remember that. Aurora is taking an extremely famous portrait. the girl with a pearl earring. Only this time, to switch it up, I'm adding traditional Chinese elements. Don't worry, Aurora is Chinese, this is intentional. I'm really leaning into the whole gold equals rich thing I have going on here. Uchae will be the Great Wave of Kanagawa, please excuse my pronunciation, one of my personal favorites. In all honesty, I wanted an excuse to put her in blue-colored sunglasses and dangling raindrop earrings. I took major inspiration from ITZY's wannabe era for the outfit and modernized the fashion quite a bit. Lastly, for haru, I chose the painting A Sunday Afternoon on Le Grand Jeté. Again, apologizing for the pronunciation. I definitely did not want her wearing any bustles, so instead of a fancy dress, I put her in a green and white set. It's a very innocent and elegant look with the parasol and Mary Janes, and then some grape earrings, because I found them on Pinterest and now I want them. What can I say? I have a soft spot for light green. The dance steps for this comeback are incredibly difficult, and there is no way I'm making poor Sohee do them in that fancy dress. For the dance scenes in the chorus, I'm grabbing inspiration from marble statues, the same ones we saw in the concept teaser earlier. This time, I'm emphasizing the gold, practically pushing the narrative of rich, and of course, comfy boots and shorts so that the girls don't get hurt while doing that jumping move. The storyline. Please keep in mind, this is very basic. The music video is mostly just zooming in on the girls' paintings. Moving on. At the beginning, the night watchman closes down the museum, shining a flashlight around just before exiting the door. Everything is quiet and pristine. I'll admit, this is strongly inspired by Night at the Museum, but what are they gonna do? Sue me? Then, the bulk of the song is mainly showing off the girls' looks inside the paintings. For the choruses, the girls climb off of marble pedestals to dance. Near the very end of the song, the girls in their dance scene outfits start splattering paint all over each other. This is a reference to Jackson Pollock, an artist who painted by using the same method. I thought it'd be a quirky little addition to the story. Plus, I like the way Wekimeki's Cool music video uses a very statue-esque set for the idols. The music ends and the night watchman comes back to examine the ruckus. He shines a flashlight up at the room only to find all the paintings blank and the statues missing. And then the music video comes to an end. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. Or maybe suggest a comeback for episode 3, who knows? As always, thank you for visiting the restaurant at the end of the universe. Adios.
Never say goodbye, bye, bye.